Do you feel disappointed or not appreciated when someone, for example, does not praise you or show gratitude for something you have done? We all need validation to feel valued and accepted. However, we can't always rely on others to validate us. It is important that we learn how to validate ourselves. If you want to learn more, watch this video until the end. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Franco da Costa. Today, I'll be sharing with you how we can increase our ability to self-validate. So let's delve into it. So what is self-validation? Self-validation is your ability to recognize and acknowledge your own internal experiences, thoughts and feelings. It's not about agreeing with someone or accepting their thoughts as your own, but it's about accepting your thoughts and experiences as being valid. Learning to accept your internal experiences will help you build your identity. However, learning to self-validate is not easy. Before you can validate your internal experiences, you must develop self-awareness so that you can notice the thoughts and feelings you are experiencing. When you are not able to develop this awareness to validate your internal experiences, you will seek for validation externally from others. That's what is called external validation. A person's sense of who they are and how good of a person they are comes from others. A lot of people struggle with doing anything from themselves without having someone external validate them. Whether a work colleague compliments you, a friend comments on your Facebook post, or thanks you for something you did, this is external validation. This validation makes you feel good, and because it makes you feel good, you want more of it. However, when your validation comes from other people, you have no control over it, and it is often brief. On the other hand, when you learn to self-validate, you are in control and you can have regular validation in order to boost your mood and feelings about yourself whenever you want it. Here's the thing, it is okay to have external validation, but you should not rely on it to be validated or good about yourself. External validation is more common than what we think. And it is normal and healthy to a certain degree, but it can become a problem when it turns into a need or an addiction. Now, we all say we are open-minded, but it is difficult to hear out people when they have different opinions. So we mostly hang out with those people who have similar tastes or agree with us. We also want to have fulfilling relationships and be loved by friends and family. For me, a great example of validation seeking from our daily lives is Facebook. Have you noticed that like thumb? That screams validation. We share photos and updates in the hope of being approved by our Facebook friends. When comments like "you look great," "amazing," or their hearts are coming in, we feel happy and approved of. The problem is that when you fall into this trap of doing something for a payoff, it can have negative consequences. What do I mean by a payoff? Let's consider the following example. You clean your home because you want your husband to say, "What a wonderful wife you are." But if he doesn't notice or say something about it, then you feel disappointed and not appreciated. Instead, you should validate yourself by saying that you're doing it because it is the right thing for you to do and because it makes you feel good. You're also making your home more comfortable for your family. When you feel this way, having that external validation is no longer important. Here's another example. You do your hair regularly because you want people to validate the fact that you did your hair. But if they don't notice it, then you'll feel unloved and disliked. Instead, validate yourself by saying that you're doing your hair because it makes you feel good and you like having your hair done. So again, when you feel this way, having external validation or not makes no difference. When you live like this, you are constantly living for a payoff that other people control. Can anyone be happy this way? Certainly not, I think. Being appreciated and validated by others is only added value. It is important that we can also validate, support, and help ourselves. With this in mind, I'll share with you 5 easy tips to help you increase your ability to self-validate. You may find these ideas helpful. The first step is to strengthen your core foundation so that you feel strong enough to go with what feels right for you. Know yourself. What drives you? What motivates you? What are your values? This way, you will no longer believe that you need to look to others to feel good about your choices and decisions. Practice self-love. Affirm to yourself that you are enough, you have always been enough, and you will always be enough. Keep a self-appreciation journal where you start writing daily or a few times a week the things you're most proud of about yourself, the choice you have made, the insights you have learned, the things you like about yourself, times you have stayed true to yourself, or anything that feels right for you. You need to practice letting go of seeking validation for your choices and, most importantly, for whom you choose to be. Let go of the fear of voicing your opinions out loud, even if it feels uncomfortable. Whenever you have a new task or commitment, be honest with yourself and see whether you're doing it because you think it is right for you or because you're seeking the approval of someone externally. Try and do something just for yourself. For example, create something, write a poem, help someone and not tell anybody. Hold the door for someone simply because it feels good to help someone. It is time to teach your brain to stop seeking external validation and do things because you want to. The key thing to remember is that when you rely on others to validate you, we are not only giving away your power, but also your importance. This, in the long run, will hurt you. So work on building your strength to do the things that feel right for you. As you start doing this, you'll notice that you no longer have the need to seek validation from others. So go out there, show that you are already enough and empowered. I hope you have found value in this video, where I discussed the importance of self-validation, the negative consequences of relying on external validation, and also I shared with you 5 easy tips to help you increase your ability to self-validate. Before you leave, remember to hit the like button, subscribe so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, and share it far and wide. You never know who you might be helping. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.